Alright, so the Nothing Phone 1 got its first major update last month, and I wanted to use it for a good amount of time before sharing the review of the same. And if device is still worth it now in 2023, and after this Nothing OS 1.5.2 update, and all the issues that I faced after this update. So in this video, let's check out everything you should know if you are considering to buy this phone in 2023. And in case you wish to watch this video in Hindi language, here is a card to the BitTech Hindi channel. Also, a tap on that subscribe button would really help the channel out. Now talking about the software side of things first. So after the Nothing OS 1.5.2 update, the device has gotten much better, I would say. In terms of overall responsiveness and speed, the device now performs much better, and the app opening times have reduced as compared to the previous version. There are no major changes in the launcher as such, apart from the new wallpapers and better Material You theming support. And given that it is so close to stock Android, that was expected. The device always gets timely monthly patches and quick bug fixes, which isn't that common in the world of OnePluses and other brands. The variant that I have here has 256GB of storage and 8GB of RAM, which is really enough for my use case. Plus the SoC here is a balanced one that can handle almost any apps and games, though I won't recommend it for heavy gaming. The lock screen here has quick shortcuts now, and they are super helpful as you can turn on the torch or camera with just a tap. The fingerprint scanner works here very well too, and is a bit more responsive, I would say. The unlocking speed here is quite good, and I have faced no issues even with the tempered glasses too. Oh, and FYI, I am using this tempered glass from Gadget Shields, who provided me this sample, and yes, the application of glass was very easy, as you get everything inside the box, and it fits very well, to be honest. This glass doesn't feel that bulky and fits very well even with any case that you might have. So you can buy the same from the link in description area and use the code BTH12 for extra 12% off on your order. Also make sure you re-enroll the finger after applying a new tempered glass on your device, and I'll also drop the links to this back skin just below the like button in case you were wondering. Anyways, coming to the hardware now. So after like 6+ months of using it as my daily driver, this device has aged really well because of the good quality of materials here, and also my unit was covered in a skin, so it still feels like new. It feels premium in the hand and a little bulky sometimes because of all the glyph lights, but it's still a head turner and a lot of people have asked me about this. So again, it is because of these lights only. Though over the time I have stopped using them, and other than using them in the camera and low light scenarios, they're mostly a good showpiece, as I was expecting Nothing to give more control to the users, to use it as a notification LED and whatnot. But I don't see that happening, sadly. They are just a good add-on to this device and makes it look different from the competition. And I think they have done their job, as the device has already sold quite well, and currently you can get it for as low as 25 to 26,000, which is a solid price for this phone. About the camera and image quality, so since I use it as my go-to device, I took literally tons of shots with this one. And here are a bunch of samples that I have to share. As said in the previous videos, the camera here is still tremendous and takes some great images even in low light. They don't look that oversaturated in daylight and keeps most of the natural colors even at night time. As you can see right here, I love the quality of images it offered from time to time. And sometimes it was even better than many phones that were almost 3x the price. The dynamic range here is great in images and scenarios wherever needed. Sure, it doesn't have that many creative modes and options which you get in Samsung and other phones, but whatever is there, it works just fine. The portrait mode also works like a charm here with quite accurate edge detection in most of the cases, as you can see. The night mode also works really well, and the output, as you can see, is great. Overall, even after this update, it is mostly the same, and I would say a little better too. The wide angle camera takes some good shots too, and the color shift has reduced quite a bit after the updates. The images are always usable since they have not used a poor quality sensor, unlike some brands. For the back camera, I would say it is one of the best options in this segment, and I personally love it. The front facing camera, however, is a little weak, and the images do not have that much of detail. But the skin tones it captures are much better than other Chinese phones, which like to saturate and add face beauty filters for no reason. Overall, not the best device for a solid front-facing camera. If I talk about the battery life, and that has also improved with this Android 13 update. I usually get 7 hours of screen on time on 4G and sometimes even more, which is quite good. On 5G, it actually varies quite a bit, as with the previous version, it was not that good. Now it touches almost 5 to 6 hours of screen on time at max, which is good if not the best. 5G does take a good hit on battery on most phones. The charging time is still the same 70 minutes with a USB PD charger, and you can watch the charging test and find the links to a good charger in the description area. You can use a Samsung charger if your budget is less, as it comes around 999, which is decent enough. In terms of display quality, there are no issues, and I don't see any tint or burn-in as such. The speaker quality is good if not the loudest. It feels a little tinny at 100% volume, but usable for the most part. And the haptics here are very well tuned too. Overall, if you ask me if this device is still worth it in 2023, well, at this price of 25,000, yes, I can definitely recommend this, as it still has a couple of updates left, which is in line with even new phones that you might get from Xiaomi or others. It does quite well in aspects of camera to handling any apps and games, along with keeping the software neat and clean and bloat free too, which not many devices do in this price. And it even allows flashing custom ROMs. Yes, it still gets a thumbs up from my side. So in case you end up liking this video, do press that like button and subscribe the channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.